Here on Pregame Live, Brody Brazil and Dave Stewart, we're going to talk about PITCHCOM, which is brand new to Major League Baseball. It's the way that yesterday Sean Murphy was giving signs without giving any signs to pitcher Cole Irvin. But before we dive into what exactly this is and how it works, let's quickly remind you the old way of giving signs. It's as simple as this. Catcher on the field gets the signal from the dugout. He then relays it with fingers to the pitcher. And Stu, you're probably shaking him off right there.
By then, yes. You know, I got to control my game, man.
All right, so this takes some time, but obviously, too, this can be intercepted by a runner on second. It can be intercepted by, I don't know, a Houston Astros TV camera. But bottom line, Cole Irvin and Sean Murphy used PITCHCOM yesterday. Here's what the skipper and the pitcher said about it.
Yeah, we'll use the PITCHCOM. We use it in spring training. We used it with certain relievers yesterday that had experience with it. They like it. I think you can see that, you know, in terms of the guys that are using it, they're ready to throw the baseball. I think yesterday there was a particular hitter, I don't recall who, but called timeout because he was ready to go. Our pitcher was ready to go. So, you know, something to watch for in terms of pace of play and the efficiency of it as well.
Today was the first day I used it, and I like it. I really do. I think it's going to be good for guys that like to pitch fast, and there's a couple times where I know Harper and Hoskins stepped out of the box to try to slow me down because it's really just get the ball and go. And so I like that PITCHCOM thing. It's cool. It's different, and I had really no time with it before today. So exactly 0 time with it before today. So it's different. It's different for sure, but I like it a lot.
That actually shows a lot of confidence. Cole Irvin had never used it before, but yesterday, first start of the season, there he is. So there's Sean Murphy dialing in what he wants from Cole Irvin. He's got the signal there to figure out which buttons to press, and then he's pushing those buttons. And then, Stu, on Cole Irvin's glove is a receiver, and all Cole has to do is just look at that, and he'll say, curveball in tight, or whatever Sean Murphy's asking for. This is a huge departure from how baseball's ever been. There's the transmitter. There you kind of see the receiver on the glove hand there. Is this all a response to the Houston Astros and their cheating scandal?
You know, I don't know that it's a response to the Houston Astros, but I can tell you from my point of view, I already knew what I wanted to throw before the catcher even got the ball.
You're calling your own games.
Yeah, I mean, I already knew what I wanted to throw, so I don't get it. I don't understand this speeding up the game. You, as a pitcher, should have an idea of what you want to do immediately after you throw a pitch. I don't need the catcher to tell me what I need to do. I can see what the hitter is doing. I can see if what his swing path is. I can see if that front side is opening because he thinks I'm coming inside. I can see if the guy is leaning to get something on the outside part of the plate, and based on that, I determine what I want to throw. I don't need that.
There's also another way that pitchers can get their signals. I mentioned the display on the glove. Cole Irvin also can have one in his hat where it literally whispers to you, fastball, high and tight. So he hears that, right? Nobody else can hear that, right? But that's what he hears. That's what he knows to do. So it does speed up the game a little bit, though, right? Because now, as soon as, you know, I'm on the mound, right, it comes set, I don't need to be looking at signs. I already know what I'm going to throw. Does it benefit the pitcher because it speeds the pace up? Does it hurt the batter because now all of a sudden he's dug in and he doesn't have time while signals are usually being
I think the pace of the game is important to every individual on the field, especially your fielders. When the game is moving along quickly, you play a better game. It's a much more crisp game. You play a better defensive game. Defensively, when guys are standing around waiting on pitches, or you're out there, you're walking people, or you're just all the things that can happen out there, guys get bored, quite frankly. And I mean, you have to keep the pace going. You have to keep guys involved in the game. You have to keep their attention. And so if it does speed up the pace of the game, yes, I think that it works.
You're a tech guy. I mean, you have an iPad. You text me all the time. So
yes.
Emojis sometimes. But baseball's an old school game. Are you okay with this kind of tech? Like, this is a lot of tech in baseball.
I mean, I'm okay with it if it works. You're right.
Yeah.
When you're not holding down a finger, then you're right. It does leave the opposition kind of bare when it comes to stealing signs.
Right.
So that part of it I like. I'm just not too sure because the truth is, Brody, I throw a pitch. Boom, I throw the pitch. I get the ball back. My catcher holds down a finger. Sure, if you hold down a finger, I wipe. I'm ready to go anyway. So I'm not sure. I looked at Murph in that one video that we had, and he was looking to the dugout. So if
still getting signs.
Yeah. So what is he looking to the dugout
Still getting
for?
signs.
So it still takes more time, in my opinion. That process, if you put me on the mound, that process takes longer than it would have taken me to throw a pitch.